Hey guys, it's Jovi. Okay. Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I hope you all had an amazing Labor Day, Memorial Day weekend. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Before we begin, y'all listen. Shout out to the subs. As always, y'all all are always sending me some. Listen, today we are going to talk about the black Tinder Swindler. Okay, we're going to talk about him. We're going to dissect this shit. And what's with Florida? Listen, okay, before we begin and talk about this $1.3 million scam, okay, and how this man was able to pull this shit off, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. You know you're going to forget. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms, so please follow, please subscribe. And now I'm going to drop this intro so we can get on with the show. Okay, so I see y'all all up in here. All right, before we begin, hi Couture, hey Pink Dot, hey Jada, hey Deidre and Linda. Deidre is listening and driving. Girl, be careful. All right, look, hey Jamon. Before, let's just click on this article. So listen, I found it in 3 places. I found it on the New York Post. I also found it in a Florida publication, child. But then I found this girl, shout out to her, called Kissy Denise. Okay, so I found this girl called Kissy Denise. She wrote an article about this, and she went more in depth onto what happened, how. Listen, okay, it's not just the white ladies. For all the black women in the back that was talking shit during Netflix, okay, let's not act like y'all ain't out here giving niggas money all day long. Okay, let's not act like y'all ain't paying rents and bills and giving motherfuckers your cars to drive around while you at work and giving niggas who ain't got no money, money so they can take other bitches out on dates. Let's not act like this isn't happening, okay? So this is just on a little bit higher level, okay? This is for those well-off women who mothers taught them. Listen, I was thinking about this shit this weekend. These are the women who mothers taught them from birth, okay, how to get a job and take care of themselves. Their mother taught them from birth how to provide, okay? And it's a great thing because they're able to provide for themselves. But a lot of the times we miss those lessons, or we forget to teach our daughters. Okay, we forget to teach our daughters and sons, okay, how to be in healthy relationships, or even show them examples of it, or even prioritize marriage or having a relationship or something, before they're 40, bitter and desperate. I said what I said. Now let's pull up this article. I said what the fuck I said, okay? Listen, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people do not know how to, especially black people. We do not know how to have healthy relationships. We hardly even, we spoke about this before, how white people send their girl children to college, and in comparison to how black people send their girl children to college. I believe 100% we should send them to get their education, yada, yada, yada. But just like these white people and these Asian girls who go to college, and a part of their itinerary is to catch them a man, a doctor, a lawyer, something. We need to instill that shit into some of our girls, so then maybe, especially the women who have something, wouldn't fall for bullshit like this. Bullshit like what you ask? Child, bullshit like this. Again, shout out to Kissy Denise. All right, this is her site. I chose her page because, again, she had more information. You know, we black, we dig into the shit. So she said black swindlers cons black women out of 1.3 million. Now on the New York Post, I have the post pulled up. I'm looking at it. It says 750,000 from 20 women. We will dig into, and figure this shit out. I personally believe it's way more money, okay, because us black women, unlike a lot of the white women who felt the way and they complained and shit, we got too much pride, okay, and they don't want other people to know that we was out here tricking like a bunch of idiots thinking we about to bag a surgeon and we got bagged, okay. Question: why does a surgeon even need $5 from you? $5 is too much for me, but okay, let's do it though. Let's do it. I'm here for it today. Okay. Tinder Swindler number 2. Captain I ain't say this girl is funny. Captain I ain't saving no who's scammed 30 masculine women out of 1.3 million from dating sites. Apparently, this girl, man, whoever fuck run this shit is she said masculine women. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. I'm not calling y'all masculine at all. What the fuck is that? All right. A Florida man, you know, anytime it start with a Florida man, we gonna have a good fucking show. Okay? Anytime we start with a Florida man. Okay? A Florida man who was dubbed the Casanova scammer. Okay? And Tinder Swindler number 2. My name for him. Okay, the girl said my name for him. Okay, so he's dubbed the Casanova scammer. Okay, pleaded guilty last week to wire fraud, mail fraud, money laundering, and aggravated identity theft in a Florida federal court. Okay, according to United States Department of Justice, the Northwestern District, Brainard Wedgeworth. Okay, who purportedly had 13 he had 13 aliases, pleaded guilty last week to 25 counts of wire fraud, mail fraud, 25 counts, y'all, aggravated identity theft, and money laundering, the New York Times reports. Okay, I didn't see it on the Times. Brainard used his brain, apparently, child, to make money by signing up for several online dating sites, stating this is those. Remember when I told y'all we was talking last week about dating sites, and we were saying the paid dating sites, and I used to say that the paid sites are better, but people ain't. Fuckboys aren't always broke. Fuckboys understand that certain women are on, especially women who have shit, pay for these sites. Broke bitches don't pay for shit. Men with money, or men who are men who are, what's the word? Men who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Men who are targeting, okay, women who have a little something, comprehend, common sense ain't that hard, y'all. Comprehend, okay, that you gonna throw that little $29.99 a month to avoid the poor dusties. Okay, to avoid the poor dusties that can't even pay the little $29.99. All right, this is a little deeper. Listen, dusties come in all levels. Let's continue reading. Okay, hold on. Brian tricked the women in giving him money, luxury items, and their bank details. He pleaded guilty to 25 counts that were related to the scam he perpetrated with the unsuspecting masculine women. Look, I don't even like that the person keep calling them masculine women. But okay, I'm trying to be like, all right. Okay, luckily for them, the district attorney actually cares. He sought to make things right, okay? And it is said in a written statement, our citizens should not be preyed upon by fraudsters who steal their overtures of affection. With the assistance of our dedicated law enforcement partners, we are committed to investigating and vigorously prosecuting those who engage in all acts of fraud, okay? Court documents reveal that between October 2016 and March of last year, Wedgeworth was able to defraud the many women he met through online dating sites. He falsely stated that he was a physician in order to obtain money and property fraudulently from the women. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Y'all need better friends. My best friend run background checks on people. Listen. What? You ain't gonna tell me you a doctor. You can't just tell me you a doctor and I'm not verify that shit. I put Tasha on the case. Oh my God. How the... All right. All right. All right. Hold on. I see Deidre. Deidre says men mark women. There you go. Because we've gotten to that point in our society where the women ain't marking the men. We playing the niggas. So the men are figuring out how to fucking get over. And I'm sorry, but we have been making it so fucking easy. We have not been training our girl children. We've been training them in the whole masculine. And I don't even like that this person keeps saying masculine women, but we're training them to not live in their feminine. My feminine will never allow me to give a man money. Bruh, the most I'ma do is buy this food on the way there, but he give it the most I'ma do. Like, how the fuck? How? We'll get there in a minute. My homegirl will run a whole... She's HR. Even if she wasn't HR, she would run a whole... Are you crazy? How can a man tell... How can these women who have this type of money... I can understand the low rent hoes. No shade, all tea. I can understand a low... We ain't even finished this shit and I'm hot. I can understand a low rent hoe. Understand a city girl who don't know no better, don't have no nothing, and the only thing she know about trying to get over is listening to the fucking city girls. I can understand that. But y'all educated, making 100K asshole. Oh, wilding out. You're wilding out. Okay, let's go. Hold on. Let's keep reading. All right. So... Court documents revealed, he falsely stated that he was a physician in order to attain money and property fraudulently from the women. 30 women fell for his schemes, as the total he was able to defraud them was over 1.3 million. So when they said it was 20, this case keep going. First it was 20 and it was $750,000. Now they up to 30. 1.3. These women were bucking out off the top of my head about $500,000. No, not $500,000. Like, what's that? Like a good $300,000 to some random man? Yeah. About. Let me. I gotta. Give me 1 second. We know everybody is not given the same amount of money. Okay? No. Hold on. They gave him an average of $40,000 each. I had to look it up. I gotta look it up. Because it just annoyed the shit out of me. Okay? So, average... $40,000, okay? Actually, it's more like 43, but I'm rounding it lower. I'm rounding it lower. Okay, Wedgeworth made promises to the women to charm them into sending him money and purchasing jewelry and watches for him. Wedgeworth admitted to causing or intent to cause financial loss to over 30 women who he victimized as a result of his scheme. He is scheduled to be sentenced on August the 8th, okay, in the state court in Florida, child. All right. Is facing up to 20 years in prison on wire fraud and mail fraud, up to 10 years in prison. Okay, so he got a lot of cases. Okay, rooting out for. Okay. Gold digging men these days are a mess. They'll ask you about your money. Speak it. She says right over here, gold digging men these days are a mess. Girls, y'all need to get your life together. They'll ask you about your money. I tell y'all every day, don't tell a nigga what you have. I tell you every day, don't even tell a nigga what you do if you could avoid it. If you have a good job, you are a fucking secretary until further notice. You are a secretary for at least 3 months into the relationship. Don't. No. How your credit is. Baby, your credit, I don't give a fuck if you driving around and drop that don't even have these conversations. If you got a new car, nigga ask you about your new car, you leased it with help from your daddy. It don't matter if you bought that shit out cash right. I tell y'all how many times. It does not matter if you bought that shit straight cash. You promote that shit. You get pats on your backs and shit like that from your friends. You don't say things like that to men. You just don't. Nah. Your daddy gave you the money. Fuck, if you don't have a daddy, your mama gave you the money. I don't give a fuck. You live in a brand new house, that's great. Your daddy bought it for you. You don't need to prove your value with the money that you have accumulated. Your value, this is why I started this shit and with saying that we send our girls, children off to college wrong. Because we've taught our black girls that their value is tied up into what's in their wallets, and our black boys, their value is tied up into what's between their pants and what they look like, and if they're over 6 feet. No. And this is how we end up in situations like this. You don't even know how to date. Half of the time. Half of y'all don't even know how to date. You wouldn't know what to do. Nobody told you. That's how you go to college. That's how you graduate college and you fucking get gassed up by the first nigga to pay you attention because you were too busy doing everything else. And now you got all that lined up and it's great. But now you 30 something, 40 something and your dating mentality is that of a fucking 18, 19 year old. And you getting gassed and taken advantage of all day. Because nobody fucking told you. Guess what? We here to tell you. Tired of y'all. All right, let's keep reading. All right, so today is one of those days. I feel like, what she wrote? Okay, so today is one of those days where I feel like writing to pacify people. It keeps it 100 day. What? We can't be online telling women all day to tap into their femininity and then become so offended. They wouldn't buy a femininity course. Oh, I guess she sells femininity shit. Okay. Quick to buy man's luxury items. Oh, they wouldn't buy a femininity course, but they are quick to buy a man luxury items or spend thousands of dollars on a man. Bitch, bye. Woo! If she ain't just say a fucking word right there, boy. So this is a girl. She's over it. Like I'm over it. Who is this chick? I need to follow her. I need to hit her up. These women often spend more money on the men than they would spend on themselves and their kids. Bitch. Ah! She's right. Because y'all the same ones that'll say you can't pay to get your kid, to send your daughters to charm school, to get your kid to take SAT prep classes. Let's call a spade, but y'all buying niggas Rolexes. But you signing a nigga name on your property. I know a woman who did this shit. One of my friends, well, we don't really speak no more. But one of my friends, one of my ex, whatever, this girl that I knew growing up, her mom, mind you, the Haitians in Flatbush own all the fucking houses. Shout out to the Haitians for buying up all the property in Flatbush. Nonetheless, it's a bunch of big traditional style houses in Flatbush. Haitianville. Anyway, my friend mama died. No, matter of fact, before my friend mama even died, when I was moving back up from Atlanta, this is how it started. When I was moving back up from Atlanta, it's a quick story. I was going to stay with her, but somehow, some way, we had looked up, for whatever reason, the deed to her mama's house. Her mama's house. Mind you, her mama's house. She lived upstairs. Her mama lived here. Her sister lived here. The other sister lived up there. Her mama's house. Bitch, why I looked up the deed to her mama's house. We had to, some shit. And it was on a nigga name. Who nigga is this? I don't know. Her mama died. It was a whole thing. The nigga tried to put him out. Because her mama got Spoonie G, they don't have a man, couldn't keep a man. So the desperation to finally keep this nigga caused her to sign over her house. Because she ain't dumb. She wasn't dumb. She passed. She wasn't dumb. Y'all purposely do this shit. Because you're not stupid. Because you graduated with your GP, with your 4.0s and your bachelor's degrees and your MBAs. You're not dumb. You're choosing to be dumb for the sake of having some dick. Goddamn. Let's pull this shit back up. I want to read what this girl got to say because she killing me right now. She said they wouldn't buy a femininity course, yet they are quick to buy a man luxury items or spend thousands of dollars on a man. These women often spend more money on a man than they would on themselves and their kids. How do that make sense? These women are so backward. You can't even Google him. Nothing comes up. No doctor's office. Nothing. Let's hear from one of Brian's victims. So let's see her. Okay, she looked like she went straight to school. Takesha Johnson. Takesha felt ready for another chance at love. Her new business venture held promise. Her 2 children were grown, and a romantic reservation she formed after her failed engagement has since subsided. It seems time to find someone, a man who shared her sense of ambition. Bitch. Y'all kill me searching for a nigga that's gonna share your sense of ambition. Bitch. No. You like, I want mine, and even, listen, even your equal don't want you to lead with that, ma'am. Don't lead with that. Stop leading with that. There is a reason. There is a reason that you see all these fucking broke ass girls with niggas who do shit for them. It's a reason. And it's not leading with my ambition. Jesus help y'all. Okay. Her new business venture held promise, so she was good. Oh shit, she went on Plenty of Fish. She searched for suitors in 2017 on Plenty of Fish and felt confident she would find a worthwhile match. That did not happen. Instead, like tens of thousands of other Americans who's engaging online, I told y'all I am not online dating. I'm with somebody, but still, I'm done. She warned her daughter, who engaged in online dating. Johnson fell victim to a scamming man. She warned her daughter and shared her story through local media appearances. Brian swindled Johnson of thousands of dollars in 2017. Federal prosecutor said grand jury indicted him in October. He was arrested in Nashville shortly afterward. I met him on May 21st, and he said his name was Brian Adams, MD. Johnson said, Johnson, a hairstylist, began messaging the man who identified as whatever. Adams told her he was something surgeon. He seemed educated, passionate, and cautious. Listen, swindlers are narcissists. Narcissists are normally smart. It come off. They practice this shit. The gas, it's like, why? It's the same thing that why have y'all keep falling for niggas in jail? The fuck? He asked Johnson to FaceTime him to confirm her identity. That made her feel safe. She could trust him. Why? Because you FaceTime him? I had a lot of motherfuckers who, when I was online dating, who wanted to FaceTime me. The fuck does that mean? At what point he questioned Johnson about her financial status. That was a red flag for Johnson. She told Adam she was broke. If he was a scammer, she thought that surely he would lose interest. No, because he Googled you, sis. No, because he Googled you, sis, and you should have Googled him. You gave him your real information, and you should have Googled him, sis. Because he Googled you. You could tell him you broke, but he Googled you. That's why I don't tell these niggas my name. Anyway, Adam said he was searching for someone to settle down with and marry. He told Johnson he needed a future wife. He needed his future wife to be financially stable, so he offered to support her by paying off her debt. The gesture signaled to Johnson that he saw a future with the two of them. Adam sent her more than $20,000 for her mortgage within a few days of their fleeting relationship. That's fake, yeah, I bet. He got that money from somebody else, sent it to you, so you, because he know you got bank. He sent you money. That's like saying, yeah, a nigga know you got $1,000 in your pocket and you trying to burn it. He only got $100 in his pocket. So he gonna be like, yeah, let's go get the, let me go pay for this thing. So then you're like, oh, he paid for it. That's like, you know what it is? It's the equivalent, also, let's connect this shit, of super cent and the nigga putting her name on the deed. Ain't this equivalent? Is it? Oh my God. Okay, so he sent her 20 stacks, okay, for her mortgage. Johnson was single, a mother of two, and had just endured a loss. Despite her suspicions about his generosity, she gave him a chance. After all, she was looking to settle down too. Then he asked her for a favor. Boom, don't ask me for shit. He requested that she deposit money into separate bank accounts in exchange for paying off her credit card balance and mortgages. He also asked Johnson for a Rolex watch. If she could finance it, he told her he would pay her back. No, I can't. He also asked Johnson, bitch, you should have took that 20 stacks. And once he start asking you for shit, cut it, dub it. Cut it. Dub it. This is not a, this is the super center of it all, boy. This is not a, he gave me this. This is like the swindler put them on a private jet, took them to a nice restaurant, and then commenced to bleed them dry. Pay attention. He don't got good credit. He a doctor. He ain't got good credit. Why would you even want to fuck with a doctor who ain't got good credit? Why would you even want to mess with a man who don't have good credit but sent you $20,000? That says he's not responsible with money. Skeptical, Johnson didn't feel comfortable financing the Rolex, but she still had some faith in him. She sent $3,000 to two lesser. She spent $3,000 on two lesser brand Movado watches. She met Johnson in Jacksonville to pick up the watches she purchased. So what, she didn't meet him before? That's when her fears were realized. Johnson received word from her bank that Adam's attempt to pay off her bills had bounced due to non-sufficient funds. Only did she... So the 20,000 came back. It bounced. So how long it take for money to clear, y'all? So he was able to do this, gas her up, be like, oh, I sent you money, or I sent you a check or some dumb shit, right? That came back probably in like a week. In like a week, the love bomb of it all, okay? But then when he realized, okay, yeah, then she Googled him and found Adam's mugshot under the name. She Googled him. It took her to send him money to buy him watches. Oh, okay. Johnson soared through social media and appeared on television, but she never managed to track down Wedgeworth after he vanished from her life. Wedgeworth had been jailed in DeKalb County, Georgia for same shit 3 years before he met her. He's a fucking, if she would have Googled him, her bank or Google search his picture, her bank prevented the fraudulent payments from processing, but she never got back the $3,000 she spent on the watches. The cost of the watches sent Johnson behind on paying her bills and pushed back her business plan for months. Because you're stupid. I'm sorry, but okay. Maybe this is a little masculine. Once she realized she'd been scammed, Takesha stopped focusing so much on her business. She spent her life She spent her life in revenge doing interviews and podcasts to expose Brian. So fuck your business now. Because you mad. Because you got played. Because you were being stupid. What did I tell y'all? I tell y'all all the time. We have to take accountability on our stupid ass decisions. So now fuck her business. Come on now. She shared her story with her then 25-year-old daughter, Tiffany, as a cautionary tale. Johnson did what she could to warn others. She appeared on local TV and her story across social media. Then she passed. She passed 1 month before he was charged, but her story is almost certain to play a determined outcome in the case. Oh my goodness. So she passed. She didn't get to do her business. The stress of this bullshit probably took her out because these men will kill you. They will break your back. What I told you about the Jamaicans, fuck your life up. These fuck boys, fuck your life up. Break your back, break your heart, break your spirits. But we have to take accountability because it was writing on the fucking wall. You got caught. Let me get the fuck out of here. Let's how y'all doing? Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe, and don't forget, please donate to my channel. Donations are thoroughly appreciated. We prefer Cash Apps, but Super Chats and PayPals and all of that are thoroughly are welcomed as well. I'm Jovi Beauty on all of that. Also, if you have a story you would like me to discuss, you can send it to me via my DMs on IG, or you can send it to me on an email at jovibeauty@gmail.com. Also, if you have any sponsorship opportunities, okay, your business, you got sponsorship opportunities for me, you can also hit me on that email as well. And now let's get on to these comments, okay? Oh yeah, and for those who are on Facebook, you follow me on Facebook, go click subscribe, follow me on Facebook. They just started allowing me to get stars, so you could throw a donation on Facebook now as well. Child, I worked hard this month to get that access, child. Facebook is the devil, but here we go. All right, let's get to these comments. She said, I knew you would cover this because it's wild. Girl, when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Okay. She said, Jamon said 1.3 at Jamon, it's just being a fuckboy. It's just being a fuckboy and going after women desperate. That's why we gotta cut that shit out. By the time we get to 30, 40, you should not just be thinking about this shit. You should not just be like, oh, my career is great. Now it's time to find a nigga. That's not going to work out for you. It's not going to work out. It does not work out like that. Okay? We need to teach our children, our boys how to be men, husbands, okay? Not fuck boys. We need to have these conversations and don't just send them into the world and think they're going to figure this shit out. You don't have these conversations with your daughters. How the fuck you think that's going to work out? You tell her she can't date until she in college and then send her ass off to college and then you confused as to how shit go left. When the only focus we tell our little girls to focus on is getting a job and being a fucking provider instead of even attempting to teach them how to maybe attract a husband. We teach them how to get a job and be a fucking baby mother. When you should be teaching them how to be a wife and provide for herself. Yeah, not provide for every fucking body. Predators targeted male identified women. Shake my head. Lena, that's true. And you know what? I felt the way about the girl calling the ladies masculine, but sometimes we need to call the fucking spade. I'm tired. I'm tired of saying the same shit over and over again and keep looking at the same shit over and over again. Nicole said, exactly, it's the cost of doing business. I'll pay that little bit to hook a woman on these dating sites. That's what I'm saying. We pay that to get higher level men. You think the men, like, stop thinking that all these niggas is dumb. They have been trained in the fine art of womanhood. Y'all should have been trained in some of this shit. The way a man can pinpoint a bitch with money is the way y'all need to be pinpointing a man with money. Y'all can't do it. Because if you could, he did everything to her that she was supposed to do to him. And not even on no fuckboy, because when a man doing it, he trying to take advantage. When a woman doing it, she's trying to find a fucking husband. Because these is woman traits. She should have ran that background check hard. You a doctor? Okay. She should, like the girl said, y'all giving these niggas thousands of dollars, but you ain't, but and again, I'm still working on my website. Listen, it's in my fucking planner to try to get that shit up to date. But I saw she has courses. I know, what's her name? The Pink Pill has courses. I believe Shira got a couple books. I got a book. So many women are trying to fucking help women. But they go to the Kevin Samuels of the world. They go to doing stupid ass shit like playing like niggas and then confused. Because ain't no difference, honestly, between this and a chick who moved the dirtbag in her house, and then confused as to why he quit his job. Or the woman who moved the nigga with the overnight bag. Women carry overnight bags. Men don't carry overnight bags. A man show up at your fucking house with his video game. How the fuck does this happen to y'all? With his sneakers, a suitcase, his clothes, but this is the old. No, he moving in. Again, if we taught our daughters from early, maybe by the time they 30, 35, they wouldn't be so desperate to figure it the fuck out. And easy pickings for these trash ass niggas like this. She died. She passed. It's 5 years, but she passed. She threw her career. She didn't even care about that shit no more. It was all about exposing this man who hurt her. Instead of dealing with, fuck, that was fucking stupid as shit of me. Maybe I need to work on me. Yeah, file them charges. Say what you gotta say. She told her 25-year-old daughter, you should have told your 25-year-old daughter about niggas like that since she was 15. No shade, all tea. No shade, all tea. We setting our girl children up for failures. Could we even blame these niggas? We set the men, it's like the men are fucking bitches and the women are fucking niggas. She said, I run background checks. Child, my homegirl run it. She run it up. A bunch of smart dummies. Really. And I don't want us to be like that. A bunch of smart fucking dummies. Like, too smart, you're stupid. So smart, you're dumb. Like my mama was to say, you got a lot of book smart, but no have no street smarts. Nigga smarts. Fuck a street, because street smarts and man smarts. Ain't got no fucking sense. Thank you, boo. I'm going to work out in a few. I ain't work out all last week, y'all know. I didn't. This week, I'm going to work out. I'm trying to go to the gym. I have to wash my hair later. I mean, not to the gym. I'm going to try to work out. What time is it? I need to keep this on time. And try to go to the pool, okay? Hour workout, hour in the pool. That means we got to get over here by what time? 1 o'clock. All right. Shameful and scandalous. Couture said, this is wild. I cannot relate giving money to a man. For what? For what? For what? For what? I can't get past this. And again, I've had men, and I've never had no man no money. They send me money, give me money, asking. Men don't, like, what? His credit fucked up? How's his credit fucked up? To the point where he need you to buy him Rolexes. He sent you fake money and all of this shit. But he's telling you he can't marry a woman with bad credit. Y'all don't make no fucking sense, boy. How the fuck? I don't even want to curse. How does that happen? How does a man tell you he want to make sure you got good credit? But M got his credit so bad he can't even buy a Rolex. If he can't buy a Rolex, guess what he don't need? If he can't buy the Rolex off his own shit, guess what he don't need? He just sent you 20 stacks. I used to work in jewelry. I'm a certified jeweler. I don't know if y'all know this. How he send you $20,000 and don't buy a Rolex? Now, I know about some Rolexes. How he send you $20,000 and don't know about no Rolex and can't afford to buy him a Rolex? Where y'all living at? Where the common sense? Yes, 1.3 mil. I just divided it just to check it. About 40. It's 43. It was actually 43.333. Some dumb shit like that. I just rounded it down to 40,000 each. He averaged about 40,000 each from these women. And again, some of them gave her, like this lady, it was what she said, it was 3,000. So some of them gave 3, 4, 5, and some of them gave a shitload more. And like she said, how a lot of these women and women like that, I'm gonna call y'all fucking spade. Okay? I bust my ass to get my kid into this a lot of shit. A lot of y'all will spend money on niggas and won't even spend it on your kids. Buying niggas shit, giving a nigga all your tax money, right? But your kids gotta go out here and figure it the fuck out. This nigga ain't got nothing. Provide nothing to your household, but he is now your priority. Half of y'all will complain if your kid get into good schools, which you can't even afford to pay the fucking tuition, but you funding niggas' lives. You can't afford to put your kid into college prep courses. It's too much. The fucking lady tell you it's $25, $50 an hour for this test course. It's too much, but you buying niggas Rolexes. You can't take your kid on a school tour, but you buy niggas cars. You can't buy your kid a car, but you fucking signing your name on some nigga car. Your kid gotta get it from the ground. No man. I wish my fucking kid gotta get it from the ground up. And I'm here funding a nigga life. DC said, I'm not paying shit for a nigga that has not put a ring on my finger or they hide. It is the lacking of knowledge early in life. I say this. I feel this. Certain women, when you know, oh, it's all about school, it's all about this, I mean, I want no mind, and then they 40 whatever, then they get 50 however. That's why I keep telling y'all, it's cool at 20. It's great, right? It's great. She paying for a nigga. She paying for a nigga. Because she has gotten to the point where now she don't even know how to get a man besides paying for him. Nobody taught her, I'm going to just say this, and nobody taught a lot of women. I'm not even going to talk about her specifically because the lady passed. But the way I see it, nobody taught her, and a lot of women like her, how to pull that feminine. A nigga can't pull a feminine on me because I'm pulling it on him. When I say your wallet is not your selling point. You don't lead with what you do as a woman. You lead with who you are. When you start with that, you telling a nigga what you think is valuable in you. And it's not you, it's what you can provide like a man. Men provide. You trying to compete with this nigga. You, like she said in the beginning of that article, she's trying to find her, what she said? The dude on her level. What level? She just said that she gave this nigga $3,000 and she wasn't able to start a business. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And don't forget, donations are thoroughly appreciated. Yada, yada, yada. Tell them you work at Wendy's. Honestly, men who have shit, they don't give a fuck where you work. They don't care. If men start asking you, another red flag when he started asking her what she doing, what she got. She just met this nigga. She just met this nigga. Another reason why I don't even want to do dating sites no more. And I tell y'all to get y'all asses up and go outside. And stop telling niggas how to manipulate you. So what do you like? What do you do? All you do is just write everything to just tell a nigga what to say to manipulate you. You just run your mouth and you tell him everything he needs to say, do, and lie about to gas you up. Too much goddamn information. You're broke, your family is helping you. You know what that means? You're a lady, he can't get shit from you, and you're not alone in this world. Hello. Because a lot of us, you have no one to depend on. And when I say you that, even if you don't have somebody to depend on, whatever. But when you say that, oh, my family helps me, that means your family fucks with you. They love you. Okay? He's not going to be able to just pull you in a corner and manipulate you by yourself. Okay? That says you are provided for. It ain't even gonna work if he ain't even, you are provided for. You get assistance. Not, oh, I do it all by myself. That's normal shit. That ain't a badge of honor. But when we pretend like that, white women pay rent all week and you ain't see them running around saying stupid shit like that. It's not a badge of honor. It's just being an adult. I pay my rent too. What does that mean? I've never in my life ran around and say, oh, I'm an independent woman. I got this and I got that. No. I don't got shit. Nothing. Yes, your friends. Me and my friends boast to each other. Like, nigga, for what? For him to think what he got to compete with me for, I don't want to. My value is not tied up into what I got, what I have, nothing. How much of these YouTube chicks y'all know that's sitting up with millions of dollars in their fucking bank account and they live off their husbands? Hello. Their husbands probably hardly know what they make. How much y'all think Shira Seven's husband know what she make? Well, he just take care of the bills and she got all that money in the bank for her kids and all, for her girl children and all that shit. How y'all think that works? She said, sometimes I don't have a job. Hello. Oh, I'm starting a business. I'm a boss bitch. Y'all boss bitches? Y'all boss bitch have lost it. She said that's a whole service. She said for my man's birthday, I bought a card and a book. Willingly ignorant. She said, MJ said, this is funny as fuck. I just told a man I don't work. Nails done and all as I got in my bins. Hello. I don't work. Fuck it. Fuck it. It don't even matter. I don't know you. I don't owe you shit. Like, okay, at time after time, you know what I'm saying? And he's invested in you. It doesn't even matter what you do at this point now. And then, oh yeah, I make $100,000, $200,000 when y'all ready to get married. Nigga, let a nigga be confused. Like, I thought this bitch was broke. My value is not tagged up into what's in my bank. That's how y'all end up losing what's in your bank. Like the story of the girl I told you about, her mother signing that house over. You know what she had to go through? And she got money. My friend, she got money. From back then, she was making over $100,000. From back then, she got money. She could have bought this house. She got her mama. Will her mama think to give her? No. For an occasional dick, from an occasional nigga that used to disrespect the shit out of her. She signed over her whole $1 million property. When she bought it, it was probably only $100,000, you know, back when we was young. Whole multi-million-dollar property. To some random Haitian nigga. Some old Haitian nigga that put dick on her once in a blue. Fuck her kids, though, right? Fuck it. I just want some dick. Child. Y'all know I'm always... I need to put on some pearls. Y'all know I got a bunch and snatch them and take a picture. She said, I don't know how this man represents himself as a rich man but needs to borrow money. That's a red flag. Because a lot of us, especially us, tie our money up into tie what we have into our value. So now you're like, oh, he got money, so let me go. I can spend money on him because he got money. You ain't even see it. He ain't even really give you shit. The check ain't even clear. The $20,000 ain't even clear before she went and bought these shits for him. Come on now. Plenty of motherfucking fish. Sometimes, Jasmine, majority of the times, I'm all into, we should make a video this week. Let me write it there. Because if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget, child. On places to find. Didn't I make a video like this? Find men. I think I made a video like this before. I'll make an updated video. We're going to do a video. Well, probably not a live. Confidence game. Con man. She said, the MJ said, thank God my mama and stepdaddy taught me the game. This stuff is out of hand. These men are not business opportunities to invest in. Child doctor's license info is all over. Yes. It's like you're trying to invest, like they want to invest in these men. They not even, like, really, that girl spoke a word when she said they're not even investing in their fucking children, but you invested in a nigga. Your children got to get that financial aid package. If it don't work, oh, I can't help them. They need to get it like I got it. But a nigga? Your kid got to go to work at 16 and get a car. But that dirtbag nigga? What, girl, bad? He could get it. Whole Ponzi scheme. I'm trying to hurry up because y'all know I gotta go work out. I'm trying to time this. Yes, let's get these likes up, people. If we get these likes up, let me see these likes. I'll stay on for a little longer. Let me see them before I even go there. How much people? We got 180 people in there. I would like at least 125 likes. Let me just say that before I even click on this whole. Before I even click on this whole. Hold on. Oh, we got 106 likes. So can I get like a good 40 more and I'll stay on for like a half an hour? I have to cut my swim short, but I'm fucking with y'all if y'all fucking with me. Or somebody can drop a donation into the chat. Cash App, Super Chats. Love you all. There you go. It can take at most 15 days. She said, okay, B. Hey, B. B said it could take at most 15 days depending on the bank. B. So he gave her a check. And 2 weeks later, she bought him 2 watches. The checks ain't even clear yet. This is too fast. This is he love bombed the shit out of her. This is too fast. 2 weeks later, how the fuck a nigga give you listen. How a nigga give you $20,000 check? Okay? But then need you to buy him a Rolex. Need you to buy him anything. Need you to buy him anything. Need you to even finance anything. Because he's a doctor sending you 20 stacks, but he ain't even got he ain't got good credit. He can't buy Rolex. You can get a Rolex for about 2 stacks out this bitch. Depending on the Rolex, depending on where you get it from. Depending on what kind of Rolex it is. What we talking about here? If it's used or new and all of this shit. What we talking about here? Common sense ain't so common. What we talking about here? Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Thank you. Ooh, yeah, 123. Ooh, I love y'all. 20 more. We'll stay on for half an hour. Thank you so much. He's the reason. He's the reason. Bank of America hold new checks for 21 days. Time to return for these cons. Wow. It don't even matter, baby. A month in, you shouldn't be buying a nigga shit. I don't give a fuck if he gave you $20,000. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck if a nigga gave me $20,000. Thank you. I'm a woman. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm not buying him Rolexes or putting my credit up underneath his shit. Like, how the fuck? No. He a baller, remember? I told y'all this when we was talking about the original Tinder Swindler. You gonna have a nigga gonna write me $1 million check. You gonna have to give me about $1 million from jump, just cause you a billionaire, nigga. Just because you know me, I expect $1 million. I need to go shopping today. Me and all my friends right now, because you're a billionaire. But y'all don't want to look like, what is it? I don't want to look like a gold digger. So you look like a dumbass, because he done dug your gold. You not wanting to look like a gold digger while he's scooping your shit up. I hear you though. DC said, my dad is a doctor. He has good credit. He also had a wife most of his adult life. He paid for everything, not the other way around. That's my example of a real man anyways. Hello? You let him know, girl. She said, I would have held that $20K until it cleared, or asked the bank, let me know when it clears. I'd have held that shit in my bank. She said she wasn't in debt. She just told him that. That shit would have just stayed there. That shit would have just stayed there. Oh, I'd have told him, yeah, I paid it all. Oh my God, it was so great. Thank you. Oh, I don't have it. It take about 30 days for them to even update your shit. I'm like, I got bad credit. How the fuck is he giving her money to pay off her bad credit, but still need her to finance some shit? Ladies, cut it out. But this also says we don't know that much about credit, because Jesus Christ. She gave up her whole, where it go? I just saw Couture said it and then it went gone. She said I don't know where it went. She gave up her whole dream for a freaking Dusty. Her whole dream. And it killed her. And it fucking killed her. I don't care what you say. Because if she would have got a good man, she'd have been somewhere sitting up right now happy as shit. Queen says she robbed a scammer that tried to rob me. I kept the money after it bounced, paid it back little by little. Wow. We need at least 100 likes. She said, I love the cussing. Yeah. Hood Rat said, teaching young women how to think and be strategic is necessary for their survival. That's what we try to do over here. 5 days a week, child. I'll be exhausted. I ain't even gonna hold you. Because I feel like it's the same shit. But apparently it's not. People need to learn. People need to know. What doctor, be begging to have 20 stacks to just give you? He just met you. He got 20 stacks just to give you, right? But he don't already have a Rolex. Rolexes ain't that deep. Trust me. She said she passed away. Mm-hmm. She said, "You talking today? I made a vow to get my daughter the true game about what's going on out here in these streets. Please give them the game. Don't make them bitter. Don't make them bitter with, all your negative experiences, but put them onto game so they can have a better." Our daughters should be able to learn from our mistakes. If your kid can't learn from your mistakes, or at least, sometimes they're hard-headed or whatever, but at least put them on to some game so they will fucking learn. They shouldn't have to start over. Our little girls shouldn't have to come out into this world unprepared for the bullshit. Because the motherfuckers who are trying to take advantage of them, or our overly educated black woman situation, these motherfuckers who are trying to take advantage of them, know that. Gotta put them on. No, she didn't even wait till the money to clear. She said, "My daughter told me no, and a complete male stranger yes. He got her. Now she has bad credit. She wasn't smart enough to tell him no." Yes, Sonya, let me put you on to something, sis. I know. I love you. I love you. She wasn't smart enough because you didn't teach her how to be smart enough. I'm going to just say it. I'm going to just say it. How she giving a nigga some shit? Oh, shit. How she giving a nigga shit she couldn't even give a mama? We did not train. That is a young lady who is not trained up correctly. I would tell you what my mama told me yesterday, but I don't. I would tell y'all what my mama told me yesterday, but I would tell y'all, but I'm not gonna tell y'all. My mama, that shit would never happen. Let me just say that. How the fuck? Never. Not my mama. My mama, she said her daughter could not, and she gave it to a nigga and then give it to her. Bad. What? Yeah, I'm a certified jeweler, y'all. I used to do marketing and lifestyle jewelry. I told y'all that before. I worked in fashion jewelry. I'm a certified. I haven't retaken my certification in about 5 years, but I'm a certified. I know me some stones. I'm one of them people. She said, not because you cash out doesn't mean the check is good. Wait a while. Wait a whole while. Put that shit over there and let that shit sit. She said, she's so glad her daddy told her not to give dudes monies. She ruined it for her kids. Yeah. She's talking about she told her daughter at 25, a cautionary. You should have been telling that little girl before. Because if you just telling her at 25, she ain't, like, bruh, it's going to be a hard lesson coming up. She said she hope her daughter tuned into me. Checks out every day. I'm not doing it. Definitely don't. He said, I definitely don't care what women do for work. Drive through Popeyes or whatever. Yeah, the only I'm telling you, my brother, because he's my fucking brother. But like, yeah, nah. What? Once he went to college, he got a job and took care of himself. Oh, my son. She said, that is the time to lie. I'm not giving no man. Yep, I'm not giving no man. Someone cares. In fact, Jovi agree we need to use that money on our kids or ourselves. I use in placing my son in a math school program. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I can't send my kid to summer camp. Summer camp ain't cheap, y'all. But a lot of y'all be spending, y'all be buying niggas Jordans that cost hundreds of dollars. Thousands in some cases. Video games. That's like, how much some fucking video games cost? My kid plays online games. I don't know. How much some video games cost? About $600? How much some games cost? But you can't put your kid in an after school program that's not free and bullshit, right? You can't do anything to set your kid up, right? But okay. She said never give a man a loan. If I made it, kids home, fuck out of here this summer. Woo! I'm always a secretary. Bitch, I'm a struggling artist girl. I'm a fashion girl. So I have the right to be a struggling artist. I'm a struggling artist, girl. I will always be a struggling artist. Cool. I live with my parents. I'm a struggling artist. I am a secretary. Girl. She said my daddy gonna help me and I'm 60. Girl. What? I am poor and broke. No, poor and broke men who needed something for you, leave automatically. Men who actually give a fuck about you, they not going anywhere. That's the gas. And you know what? And it's like, I keep having to, it's not just y'all. I have people that I personally know, that I have known majority of my life, that I still have to beat this shit into their heads all the fucking time. And I've known them since like 12. All the fucking time. Your value is not tied up into what you can provide. It's not tied up into your 800 credits, sis. It's not tied up into you splitting these bills. It's not. Because when you lead with that, you attract the nigga that needs you to pay the bills. Because the man who don't need you to pay the bills don't give a fuck if you can or cannot. Because he gonna pay them anyway. Peep what I'm telling you. He paying them anyway. My nigga pay rent anyway. He pays his rent anyway. It doesn't matter if I'm added. Because he pays the rent any fucking way. He got to pay his rent. He got to make sure his bills are paid anyway. Right? Men who make sure who doing their shit and got to make sure their shit is paid. Who make sure their shit is paid anyway. It doesn't matter to them. A man who needs you to help him, you're a placeholder. Placeholder. Because even deep down, those fuckboys, the woman that they actually want to be with, years of taking money out of you, and you. This one, he ain't taking money from her. Because he wants to be the man there. How much times we got to tell y'all the same thing before you get it? It's 1 o'clock. We got to hurry up. Hold on. Let me check my likes. Let me check the likes. I said let me check the likes. Make sure y'all gave these likes all. We about to get off of here. It's only 134. Y'all was playing. I'm not playing. Oh man, money. There should be a date and commandment. Yeah, no. We spoke about that girl last week who gave a boy the little money. He didn't even drive her home. And her response was, it was only $40. A little girl like that is going to lose continuously until she peeps game and understand it's not about the $40, sis. Until she recognizes that, she's going to continue losing. A little girl like that is going to lose until she's 50 something like this woman. And continue losing. And not understand why she's losing. And not understand her part in why she's fucking losing all the time. Let's hurry up. I gotta go work out. That don't be a person of respect. That's why God said men are supposed to love women. Listen, this isn't a fucking Bible. Y'all know I ain't even Christian like that. Okay. Men love women. Women respect men. Men love you because you respect him. It makes him feel good. I provide. Without respect. And how can you respect a man, peep game, that you got to provide for? He don't respect it. It don't matter. He know you shouldn't respect him. He can't love you because you can't honestly respect him. That's gas. That's wrapping that shit up for those who can't comprehend it. For those who can't comprehend it, men feel loved by being respected. Don't matter how much you spoonie G them and you tell them, oh, I love you. Oh, I respect you. Oh, daddy make decisions. Daddy don't make no fucking decisions because daddy ain't got shit. Daddy ain't got no money. He know he ain't shit. He know you shouldn't respect him. He knows this. And because you respecting the nigga that is worthless, one thing I tell y'all all the time, one thing these men are going to do is show you their worth and their value. Some of y'all need to take those lessons. She said a lot of guys on tag are in prison. Oh, Lord. Well, I would hope, Vanna, again, he's not supposed to, and you should probably be married. We're talking about things that a man shouldn't even know about you unless y'all are engaged or something, or like bringing things, like something. Like, I don't. Are y'all married? Is he engaged to you? Why would he be offended? These are the things that I don't understand. These women. She said paying for penis is a sin. She said, I did that vid. It's time to update it. Cigar bar. Listen, we're going to do the vid. I want y'all, my subs, to throw at me all your places. Not in the fucking comment section. Send it in the group chat. We are all in the group chat on Instagram. Send me it in the group chat. I want to know all the places, and we're going to put a new list together for people, and we're going to make another video. Someone said it appears black women are desperate. I missed that comment. Okay. And I believe it's a little bit of, like I said, we're not teaching, we're not prioritizing, we're strong and all of this dumb shit when we need to be focused also on creating that fucking family. Acknowledging that we really want it. Stop living in your fucking fantasy land when people keep telling you that you want to be a baby mama, because you don't. Because by the time you 40 and 50, you wish you had a nigga to come home to every day. Let's stop playing these games. If you are going to this extent, come on now. Come on now. Yes, we teach our daughter to be educated and smart and all of that great, good shit. But we should also teach them how to get a husband. A husband, not a baby daddy. Not a nigga, not a random nigga to impregnate them. Because, I want a kid before I want a freaking husband. And now I'm 50 and I got to buy a nigga a Rolex so he even acknowledge me. I want a doctor. You didn't want a doctor when you was in college? You could have found his ass in college. Never mind. I tell my freaking 13-year-old this. I'm sending her to school to become a freaking aerospace engineer, and well, this is what I want to go to school. She wants to go to school for law, but we'll deal with that when things come around. But and potentials. That's how you meet people. That's how Caucasian girls do it every day. She said, I got Rolex copies. I'd have sent one and ghosted them. Hey, Jackie? Thank you so much, Jackie, for the super chat. Like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. Super chats, cash apps, everything. Okay? Thank y'all so much. They didn't say, probably from fucking heartache. She probably had a heart attack or a stroke or some shit like that. Okay? Thank you so much for the donation. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Jamie, too. Stay alone. I'll stay for y'all. I'm going to stay for y'all, okay? I'm going to have that swim going to have to be fast, though. But I'm going to stay for y'all. See, I want to swim today because I want to wash my hair today. If I don't swim today, then I have to do it tomorrow. I have to wash it. Like, whenever I swim, the chlorine of it all. My hair tried to turn colors the other week, y'all. Did I tell y'all? Bitch, this shit almost turned green on me. I was in the bathroom at like 2 in the morning, like, not me. Not I. Thank you so much. Untrue. It's not true. I never helped a mutual. My struggle is too real and too hard. Okay. Listen, girl, I just feel like we teach our girl children. That's how I feel. My mama would, I'm gonna tell y'all what my mama said yesterday. So, yada yada yada. It's an event coming up next month. It's a family event, right? I have a lot of shit going on this month, y'all. I have a lot of shit going on. My mom like buy her a plane ticket to come up here because it's an event. A family event is going on in June. It's June, yes, in the end of June. I don't know if I can buy this ticket right now. My mom, all right. She said, well, just get my new son-in-law to buy the ticket. I said, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. That's so like my mom. Because that's really what she wanted to say. My mother doesn't actually expect me to spend money to buy her ticket. Okay? But when I said that to her, she's like, well, because she know I'm dating somebody, right? And I'm like, she trying to wrap this shit all up. I was like, oh yeah. She trying to be like, how much money you got? Let me wrap this all up. Let me lock it down. Oh, you this and you got this. Oh, my son-in-law. That's what I'm saying. There would be not an extent in this world where I would put money on any nigga. Period. End of story. And definitely, my mama asks me for some shit, and I give it to a nigga. That shit just sound crazy to me. That just sound crazy to me. My mama like, get it from the nigga. I ain't gonna give my mama some shit so I can give it to a nigga. That's it fucking crazy. Absolutely not. Old lady that had fake tracking on post office, age don't matter. Not really, Jovi. I had to just help an old lady that had fake tracking at the post office, age don't matter. Fake tracking? Well, old people don't know what the fuck. She says, far as I'm concerned, my credit's shot and I ain't got no food. When they inbox me, I start with that. Listen, Sherry's love us so much. Thank you so much. She said, untrue, I held it down as a single parent. I have never done it. Open your phone lines. I don't have to open my phone. Okay. I feel you. Like I said, I feel you. And I don't want to open the phone lines because when I do, it goes too much. It does too much. But listen, I'm not trying to insult you. I don't want you to think I'm trying to insult you. I just think sometimes, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, I didn't give no nigga no money. She never seen me. I think sometimes the things we say, sometimes we create those circumstances. Because I'm sorry, but to me, I'm like, why would this girl give a nigga money and not give it to her mom? Why is she got a mindset that sound like I'm a strong black woman mindset? I don't believe in strong black women mindsets. I'm gonna be honest. I don't teach my daughter to be a strong black woman. I be damned. I be damned. They stay losing. Shit like that happens. That's what I mean. I don't mean you showed her necessarily or that you funding a nigga. You know, I think sometimes we can present ourselves a little bit too strong and not allow our daughters to understand their place. Because in her mind, possibly, probably, you can make it happen anyway. You mommy, you a woman, you gonna make it happen. This nigga can't. Maybe she learned that. You know, I say a lot of times, a lot of these boys, I feel, learned from watching their moms who never had a nigga, right? I'm been a struggling single mama my whole life. And then these boys go on to expect women and date women that they expect to put in the same struggle that they saw their moms in. You understand what I'm saying? It's not you. I'm just saying certain tactics. A good word. Certain tactics so we do, or certain priorities that we have, or things that we learn and we do specifically in the black community as single parents sometimes can set our children up for failure. That's what I mean. She probably thinks you could have pulled it through and she had to help this dirtbag when she should have learned that the women are the one who needs to be provided for, and the men are the ones who do the providing. Not the women run the household. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? Y'all saw my face. I was like, what? She said, I have 50-50 friend who think I'm bitter because I don't believe in giving dudes money. That's all I'm saying. I feel like, and that's what I'm saying when I say, like, we really have to dissect the shit that the upbringings, because it's not fucking helping us. It's not helping us, and it's not helping our fucking girl children. It damn sure ain't helping these boys, but it's not helping our girl children. Because if we start out with, like you say, she started out with having a nigga drag her into debt, right? That's also a boy who started out dragging a little girl into debt. Instead of being made, instead of being made to stand like a man, now he has learned the fine art of manipulation. And your daughter has learned the fine art of being manipulated. Or instead of seeing it for what it is and taking even her accountability for, fuck, how did I even get in this shit? Just being angry at niggas, and now we just angry at men. It's like a fucking cycle. It's not like a cycle. It is a cycle. She said, that's my daughter. She don't want to listen to me. I said, I don't have no issues with men. She said, supposed to be not. Yeah, I am. I got my water bottle up there. She said, y'all don't want to be a doctor's wife. I'm telling you as the daughter of one. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Community Solutions gave a whole solution. That pressure that we put on little girls to succeed, we need to put on these boys. We need to slack it up a little bit on the girls and add some more femininity. Girl, you can get a husband too. I expect you to go to college, get a degree, and get some prospects. I don't know what the fuck. Some prospects at least. Some prospects. That's how these Caucasians give it up. Them girls go to college and they graduate with a basketball player. They graduate with a doctor. They graduate with a lawyer. They graduate, got to be a secretary for like 3 years, and then they a housewife forever. But we feel the need to make our daughters work until they die, and allow our sons to live off of women like our daughters. I don't want my daughter to work until she die. I have a swim cap. I have a really good one. It don't work. Well, not to say it don't work, but water's still gonna get in that shit. I have a regular one, and then I bought a really good one that cost me a lot more money, and a little bit of water still gets up in that shit. So, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Cause we gotta get out of here. I still gotta go swim. She said most doctors are not faithful. We're not even doing this with you, DC. She said you do all the cheat now. There we go. Classy. Let's stop teaching our daughters to be a strong black woman. That is when we over push that education. We don't even teach her how to wear makeup. How y'all sending y'all daughters to college and them little girls don't know how to wear makeup? These white girls are coming and destroying it. Y'all little girls going to college, they not doing their hair, don't know how to do their makeup, and then you wonder why these white girls is winning in college. Like we ain't that fucking epitome for every goddamn thing. But we walk around the fucking campus looking like what? Because nobody told us to prioritize yourself as well. As a woman, prioritize yourself, sis. Put that time away for your hair. Put that time away for your face. I was watching, y'all know I'm trying to send my daughter to boarding school. We trying to get to boarding school, y'all. Anyway, I was watching some, the little YouTube videos about the little high schoolers in boarding schools. It's not that many videos, but it's enough. So I watched a couple of them, and I swear to God, I pay attention. The little black girls going and making it, trying to I feel them, and they wake up and they just throw it on and they just whatever, and they working and they just look like whatever. And you see these little white girls, they wake up a little hour, half an hour, a little earlier. These girls don't even leave their room before they put themselves together. And then she go off and I noticed that. And this is high school. This ain't even college. They moved away. This is a high school boarding school. These are high schoolers. These black girls, they're just, they working. They work. Shout out to y'all. Working. They work. Them white girls was working too. But they say, you know what? I want to work well and let me wake up a little bit and look cute. And they not worrying about why the niggas don't like them. Because they look like a nigga like the nigga. I said what I said. I said what I said. She said my pro-black, listen, any Hotep, Motep, Holiday Inn, leave that nigga alone. I believe, yeah, I give you 30. I give you 30. Depending on the situation, I give you 30. Little, buy groceries. This nigga paying mortgages. When you, that's all you gotta do. Okay. But y'all so desperate to pay half. You've been so desperate to pay half for so long. You have created fuckboys. Let me say that. So many women, and I've said this so many times. I know girls years that I've been like, yo, that nigga gonna give it to you. Get it. I don't know how. How do I ask? I don't, personally. Y'all know girls like this. I know girls like this. I don't know how to ask him. I don't need it. I don't know. Just setting themselves up for the stupidity. You could have gotten it. Or a nigga keep trying to give it to you and you keep saying no. I'ma struggle on my own. No. I want to struggle the hard way. No. You get a nigga that want to be with you, want to marry you. No. I want the sexy fuck boy. No. I want the struggle. She said the issues, Couture said the issues, a lot of these black mothers weren't taught to be feminine. Then they chastised the feminine ladies with underhanded compliments. Yes, they do that. Fuck them though. We've had so many girls, especially when we first started. I remember I had this girl, I forget her name. Mahogany and Ledford might remember it, child. But she used to be in here all the fucking time. And she was from Louisiana. She was from the fucking Bible Belt. Okay? And I remember she would go in and she wanted she wanted to get out of the ghetto and the ghetto niggas and I'm like, go to the city, da 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 da. And she's just like, I'm like, you know, put your effort into yourself. And she's like, my cousins live there in the block. Y'all remember this shit? She's like, my cousins and my family live in the block, and if I go outside with heels or makeup on, they gonna be judging me, and I'm just like, fuck. Because I'm telling her, fuck them. Do what you want to do, because that's how I am, right? Fuck, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna live in my group. Fuck a city job. I'm glorious. Fuck them, right? But I understand that everybody don't have that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that shit in them. They don't have that shit in them. And then the closest people to you is mad that you have the audacity, hold up, the audacity of you to think that you deserve more than the bullshit that they've allowed themselves to take. The nerve of you. The nerve of you to think that you're fucking special. The nerve of you to think that you could put makeup on. Fuck them bitches. I say it. I don't give a fuck if she's your sister, your cousin, even your own mama. Not my mama. My mama be like, girl, you better put them things on. Go get you a second husband. Third. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Yes, I did. She said, I used to beg my mom to just shave my legs. Y'all are retarded. She said, put time away. You put time away. My kid is 13 years old. My bathroom every morning I wake up, it's a fucking disaster. I'm keeping it a buck. Every morning I gotta clean the bathroom. Why? Because she's in there with all this stupid ass. She got a bucket full of stupid ass makeup. She's 13. She don't wear, she likes to play around in her shit, her little eyeliner, her little skincare. She steals all my fucking skincare because she's learning, okay? She's learning. She wear her little mascara. She like her little eyeliner. She think it's your little goth right now. She's learning how to do these things. Like she's learned. I had to literally, child. My kid got a lot of hair. She has a lot of hair. Okay, thanks to her daddy, she got a lot of hair. I had to teach her yesterday because normally she don't need weaves. She don't need none of that. But she wanted to wear her first ponytail weave, child. She never had a weave before. She had braids. Her first ponytail weave. So I'm in the bathroom showing her how to lay it, how to snatch it, how to put the ponytail, how to braid up all that fucking hair she got and pin that shit up, and how to go around and how to make sure her hair is protected and everything is laid and slayed. How? Not expect to send her off somewhere to college or whatever and expect her to know how to do these things. How to take care of herself, how to shave, how to dress, how to present herself, how to not tell a nigga how much money you got. She's like, I ain't that strong. I ain't Superwoman. Yes. And then when the tomboys that we create the men we want to be attracted to our daughters aren't attracted to them because they're little niggers or they're strong black men. Then we act like we don't know why, because again, you think no, fuck that. Because y'all know that your value as a woman is not tied up in your money. You want it to be, but you teach your daughters that dumb shit when you know the reality of it all. When you know you should probably tell a little girl she probably should go on a diet, or show her how to take care of her hair, or teach her children how to cook. Why y'all kids don't know how to cook? Why y'all kids don't know how to cook? Or teach her how to take care of herself. Or teach her that being able to take care of herself doesn't make her a man. To teach her how to still be a feminine woman. to live in her femininity so she can attract the masculinity that she wants. Because it's yin and yang out this hole. So if you a nigga, bitch, you gonna find yourself a bitch nigga. All my life I had to fight. Yo, we gotta go. I gotta go work out. She said, my daughter is so girly. I love it. I'm not going with that weave. Child, I let my, if she want to try weave, you let her try weave. Remember, half of y'all don't even like natural hair. Half of y'all children don't even know how to do their own natural hair. Peep game. Peep game. She should. They all should. They should know how to comb their hair. Okay. Straighten it. Okay. Keep how to make it look nice, curly. How to put effort into themselves. You don't even put effort into yourself. You think your daughter is? I told y'all like what it was a week when I did this a week ago. I messed it up the first day and I did it again the next day, and it took me about 2 hours in total to do this shit. She sees that. She sees the effort that I put into myself. I don't even have to tell her to put effort into herself. She wakes up a half an hour. She already got to leave at 6:30 in the morning. And she waking up at 5 to make sure that she looks presentable. And not just going to get up, take a shower, throw the uniform on, and walk outside. Who raised her? Like, girl, who raised you? This is why women and girls only social clubs are important. Very true. This is why Harley acknowledged the men. I love y'all, but you know, it's not about y'all. Oh wow, you were talking some awesome stuff. Some of this stuff should have come from being unfeminine activities like dancing and cheerleading. A lot of kids don't have time to do that. I know people who do that. I know, and a lot of people don't have time to. Like I said, you're so busy. Dancing and cheerleading costs money. We spoke about this before. People. There's a lot of people. We spoke about this woman who passed away behind the swindler. Will put money into niggas before into their children. Fuck a dance class. Fuck a femininity class. I already told, I'm extra, but I already said I'm putting my kid into charm school the summer before high school. Whether she ends up high school here, whether she ends up high school at the boarding school. She's going to charm school. I don't fuck how much it costs. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to pull this money together. We're going to figure it the fuck out. When she wanted to be in dance, we fucking figured it out. Not, oh, I can't figure it out, but I'm here doing shit, spending money on niggas, though. She said, Tori says, a lot of young black girls are called fast when they want to express their femininity. That also discourages them from living in their femininity. That's why it's all in the mothers. Because lines can be blurred, but we have to teach our girls, children how to be women, or else they're gonna be niggas. The world has already created a circumstance where they're trying to force black women to be over masculine, to be the leaders of our fucking nation, of our culture, of our society, of our black culture. Everything is already forcing them to be this part. They don't need our help into being more dominant and doing things. They don't need our help to do that. She said, I'm a cheer and piano mom. She said, I was in dance and cheerleading. I learned a lot. I say that. I said that to my daughter. She has this friend. They've been friends since kindergarten. And I tell her all the time, this little girl is not the smartest little girl out there. She's not. She's not the smartest little girl out there. But this little girl has been a cheerleader since she was probably in pre-K. This little girl competes in national competitions. You know, Brooklyn, we have football teams, they compete. You know, it's not a lot of football teams in New York, but you know, the cheerleaders and stuff, they compete on national levels. I said that little girl, she may not be as smart as my kid. I said, but she gonna get into a school off a nice old scholarship. She gonna get her. I said, watch this child. By the time she's 25, I told my kid this by the time the girl was in like 2nd grade. I said, by the time she's 25, she'll have a husband. Her mom has a husband. Her mom got like 3 kids. She's one of the PTA moms like I used to be. That's how her mom raised her. So she's in cheerleading. She's on these girly, feminine activities. And I'm like, that's going to be her career when she grow up. And she has mastered the art of being a girl. She mastered it. Listen. She said, my mom's old school cooking was important for everybody, including my brother. So I don't understand how some girls can't cook or take care of the house. Those things. These are simple things. I teach my kids, and it's a struggle because these little girls don't want to do shit. But you got to make them. How your children don't know how to clean their house? It's worthless. It's whatless. It said whatless. They don't know how to clean. They taking selfies with shit in the back of them. All over the place. But you think she's going to get a worthwhile husband. I feel you, though. I feel you. She can't cook worth a damn. But he gonna pay the rent though. But he gotta pay the rent though. You want a nigga who gonna provide though. That's what you really want. But you couldn't even make a nigga a sandwich. I be seeing girls talk about, I ain't even making that nigga a plate. Okay, sis. All right. And don't listen to the niggas in the chat that want you to be trash so they can they can get a chance with you. They're right. Anybody can get dogged out, but guess what? You're more likely to, because you already set yourself up to be the nigga and the provider in this shit. Okay. Live to struggle. We need to cut that shit out. All right, and I'm done. I am trying, Jamie. I fucking wore out. Okay, I'm tired all the time. I am trying. I am really, really trying. This shit is hard. She said, not for profit. I'm trying to. Maybe I should look into making it not for profit. It'd probably be a little easier. I could probably get some fucking grant money and make this shit easier, child. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go because I gotta go work out. I have to write some blogs today. I'm trying to really get the website up and going. I have a couple of edits and shit I have to do today, so I should be pumping out some more content later on today. But I really want to get this workout in. I got to get this shit in. There we go, sis. That's how we started off. Okay. I got to get this workout in so I can get my up, so I can. All right. Anyway. And I love y'all, and I'm done. I'm not doing this with y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden. Because there's no other way to live it. I'm not doing this.